In 2010 alone, Justin Bieber was nominated for 2 Grammys, and Taylor Swift sold 4,470,000 albums, more than any other artist. This is alarming because it signals a shift in our country. A culture of androgynous immaturity is vastly replacing the rugged image our country used to hold. Now, it's not only the fault of Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber, but they are prime examples because they all have something in common. Neither of them have a beard. I stand before you today not only as the proud owner of my own beard, but a facial hair aficionado for my entire life. I have seen firsthand the power a beard holds and have traced its history back through before the founding of this country, which is why I find this beardless America very troubling. I'm here today to ask 2 questions. Men, grow a beard. Women, date a man with a beard. Okay? Through this speech, I'm going to show you how America is being hurted by this facial hair, lack of facial hair, what you can do to help, and why baby face is never the way to go. Now, you may be wondering, how can beards help America? Let me tell you how. While the signers of the Constitution may not have been stroking in your beards, the first European to land on America was Mr. Leif Erikson, and the first European to lead an expedition through Florida was Juan Ponce de Leon. Both rock serious beards. This trend of innovative bearded men continued throughout America's history through Abraham Lincoln, Ernest Hemingway, and Al Pacino. These men with beards were giants of the world, and they lifted America up on their broad shoulders. Today, we are left holding the hands of feminine role models while the world laughs at our Bieber fever. We need to understand that America was founded on the values of freedom and individuality, and nothing expresses these ideas as wholly as a beard does. Now, I want you to imagine that you're in a foreign country, and you're walking through a market square, and all of a sudden a bunch of Japanese people are laughing at you because of your clean-shaven face. Or that you're walking down an alleyway, and you see a gang of thieves robbing a school for the blind, and you go to report them to the police, but they don't believe you, all because you don't have a beard. Now, it may seem like a far-fetched scenario, but I assure you that it is 100% possible. A recent study in the Journal of Marketing Communications featured in the Chronicle of Higher Education showed that people deemed men with beards as more trustworthy and having higher expertise than their clean-shaven counterparts. People trust and respect men with beards. That's a fact. Trying to get you to understand that not only are beards intricately linked with the history and spirit of this country, it's also a cool way for man to change the way his face looks and expresses his individuality. In the corporate world, people feel that beards are unprofessional, and many companies have policies that require their employees to shave their beards. I'd like to see a CEO tell Abe Lincoln he looked unprofessional. This is really a policy to squash individuality. In a Time.com article, polygonologist Alan Perdikin stated that beards are an act of rebellion and men are trying to show that they aren't corporate slaves. Beards are a great way for Americans to express their individuality. Ask anybody from the 60s. If we listen to the cries of the naysayers saying that beards are only for dirty hippies, we're all going to end up just being corporate robots someday. Everyone in this room can band together and help get this country back on track. And you may be asking, how? Is it hard? No, it's actually very simple, unbelievably simple. Men just don't shave at all. And women, if you're dating a man with a beard, if you're not dating a man with a beard, you better be, because America depends on it. Now, men, just don't shave, okay? Exercise your right to free speech. Beards speak louder than words. In an article on Sweet100.com, research by the NPD group shows that sales of electric shavers and men's razors have gone down 12% since 2008. These numbers aren't good enough. We need to get these higher, okay? We need to just stop shaving at all. If this generation bands together nationwide and grows beards, we can show the world that America's still a country that doesn't take shit. People like to talk that America is the toughest country, but frankly, I'm not afraid of an army of prepubescent boys with Bieber fever, and I don't think North Korea is either. If we grow beards, especially starting with our armed forces, we're going to be right back on track. There it is. Women, if you are not dating a man with a beard, you better make sure he starts growing one. And if he won't, you better find someone who does, because you all deserve a man who understands the trouble this country is in and is passionate about getting it back on track. Now, I know that there are some people who say that beards are unprofessional or unhygienic or tickly, but I can assure you that not everyone feels that way. And I want to ask these people, have you ever really kissed a man with a beard? I may not have, but my girlfriend has, and she assures me that it's pleasant. I want to ask these people, you say that beards are unprofessional, not for real men, but would you say that to Hulk Hogan? I don't think that you would. I want to go over just the problem with these Hulk haters line of thinking. This country is in a financial crisis, and we cannot continue to print our way out of it. We can grow our way out of it, though. If America regains its image as the tough and strong country it used to be, brimming with confidence, we can fix all our challenges. I want you to imagine a country where unemployment's at 50%, we're deep in debt, and we're facing an invasion from North Korea. You may be thinking, this is scary. Like, this couldn't happen. Why are you asking me to imagine this? I'll tell you how it happens. We stop growing beards, and we start worshiping prepubescent idols with no metal. We elected Justin Bieber as our president, and he appointed Taylor Swift as Secretary of State. I want you to imagine a different America, where every man grows a beard. We're in surplus, unemployment's at 0%, and we finally created peace in the Middle East because they respect beards over there. This is all thanks to President Gyllenhaal. This is the America that we need to be striving for. An America reinvigorated by the youth and strength of past glory. An America where a young boy's dream is not to be the next Joe Jonas, but the next Ulysses S. Grant. That's what we need. Now that I've established how beards are the country's savior, let me just remind you one more time why. This country is lost, and it's lost the rugged cowboy image it once had that made it the world's police. We've gone over today how America is being hurt by its own clean faces, how you can right these wrongs, and what America could look like if you do something to your face. Everybody in this room, every man needs to grow a beard. Now, I've started growing mine, and I see a lot of you in the back who have started growing yours too, but you need to do your part. Okay, if you stop shaving, if you grow a beard, we will be 1 million follicles closer to regaining the glory of our founding fathers. And women, do your part too and throw your man's razor away, or get one who already has a beard, so it's less work on you. Don't forget that our actions echo through history. People in this room can change history by literally doing nothing. I want to leave you with a quote by William Shakespeare from Much Ado About Nothing. He that hath a beard is more than a youth, but he that hath no beard is less than a man.